Star Wars Force Commanders, or just Commanders, not Force Commanders, I keep doing that. Welcome to a brand new video. So we're going to jump straight into some battles, and as you saw on that screen there, I had my first defeat. Can you believe my very first defeat in a very long time? 50%, so it was ever so close. What was interesting was that whoever attacked me was obviously sizing my base up, because it took a long time to deploy troops and trying to figure out where they were going to attack me. Interestingly is where they actually started the attack from, where I haven't got any defences, so maybe they've seen my video of how my base is laid out. I don't know, it just seems strange from the position of the troops. But here we go with these normal rebel troopers. Now these guys have been nerfed apparently as well now, because they have caused an immense amount of damage. But the thing I want to look at is available loot. So the loot's quite small, but what the attraction is clearly is my contraband at 102, which is substantial, and I'm trying to save up for a droideka, but it's difficult because if you keep getting attacked, you're going to lose a few hundred over time. But it's going to be one of those things, so I keep moving my storage for that around just to give it some more protection. And they've got turrets at the front there, new heavy increased turrets. He drops in a load of troopers. They do get decimated by the traps there, as do his walkers. And as you can see, he keeps throwing more and more troopers down, which is a rebel trick, because with the Healy droids they can be quite strong and rebel machinery is pretty weak. But a rocket trooper is focused on the soldiers, ignoring the vehicle there. But out come my reserve squad finally, with Han Solo pushing in. Now just 43% damage with 20 seconds to go, and it was ever so close because everything here gets decimated. And unfortunately right now my turret in the middle there, my mortar, is under repair. It got close to my base, 48%, and as you can see now it's just going to notch this up to 49%. Out comes the tank, and they're pretty weak. 50% covers the airstrike, and that was it. Close, really close. So I'm not going to lose any sleep over that defeat. It's the first one in a while, and as you're going to see as well now, I've had two more attacks since then on my base, and quite honestly the base has done its job. 29%, two of them, so it's doing well. And quite honestly, that's the first 50% attack I've had, or anything over 30% to be honest, for a while. So a load of Wookiee warriors coming at me with healer droids, load of troopers. So to counter rebel troopers you have to have your turrets, your normal laser turrets, rather than rockets or mortars. Those mortars obviously help, because they're the kind of things that will just burn down troopers, where things like rocket turrets are more for vehicles. But this guy's completely avoided all my traps, which I couldn't believe. And the idea the traps being positioned where they are is because it looks like an easy way into my base, so that it helps me defend that area, but also lures in rebel soldiers from that position to attack me, as it looks less threatening compared to the front of the base, or the side of the base, or the back of the base, because people drop things in the shield generator that just get obliterated. But with that shield generator under repair there, it's obviously made my base a bit of a target for a lot of players right now. But having troopers drop this side of the base was really strange play, because there's nothing there, and obviously for me this looked like it was just a cash grab to get resources, which is fair enough, because I'd probably do the same sort of thing. Which is probably why he attacked me from that position and didn't do anything else at 29%. You know, again, 47k, if that's what he needed, so be it. Still 47k mind you in resources, which is quite a bit. And then moving on to the last defence here against the rebel slackers, Bantha fodder. Bantha fodder became cannon fodder. I'm a poet and didn't know it. So again, shield generators go up, one missing. B-wing attacks, strange play again on the turret there, another B-wing incoming, doesn't do much damage. In come rebel soldiers, which are pretty weak. In comes a juggernaut which targets shields. Nothing else been dropped just yet. More troopers coming in, heavy gunners going in, healer droids going in there now, as the juggernaut takes down my troop transporter and focuses on the shield generator, because that's what they target. So when you've got a shield that's tucked in a base like it is, and I'll show you in the next video actually what I did in an attack, You don't want to deploy things like a Juggernaut or an AT-AT Walker, because it will just target the shield and it will just go there without a care in the world for anything else, and it'll probably get obliterated. So what I tend to do is clear a path of turrets first, then drop the AT-AT in for the shield if it isn't in the way particularly. That's what I tend to do. So I've got Rebel Soldier over there, 50 seconds left to play, 25% damage. This guy really hasn't done much to me at all. He drops a Droideka, which was a surprise to see. In comes my defending forces, which will make absolute mincemeat of this little chap, and that'll be a GG. Another great defence. So what I'm going to do is now, after this battle, is show you my current base layout. Now I don't have any plans to change the layout of the base. It's going to stay more or less the same. I've got some more walls to put down, which I will be doing, but that will come at the front of the base where the turrets are. Where it's all decimated now in the bottom right there, I'll be putting some more walls in there. That's the plan at the moment, and just adjust it top left a little bit slightly, because right now the base is holding up so well. But obviously as you get more things to add, you've got to figure out where to put them. And to be perfectly honest, you only want to protect the stuff of value. You know, so your resources is the stuff that you want to protect, because that's what people more or less want, and obviously your HQ. And by having 3 shields there, he's got to chop down a lot, really chomp away at that base and that shield generator to even make a dent on anything in there, which is kind of cool. And having things like the gold, the credit factory there, and those kind of things are like lures, so for them to drop troopers in there, but the turrets will just decimate them. And it also gives an added layer of protection to stop people from just jumping into your base. As you can see, this is the base layout right now. So pause the video, take a screenshot on how the layout is, count the walls, which is probably your best bet to count the walls, how many I've got going across at the top and the bottom, to see how if you want to try and copy this base defence as best as you can. You can do this at any level, as I said, really. Turret position again, I've moved them around slightly, but not much. That hasn't really changed, to be honest, because I think there's covering the corners with the rockets and the turrets, or wherever they drop troopers down or vehicles, I've got enough defence there to counter and obviously defend my base. And then the further they get into a base, got the mortar and then the squad centre. So I hope you find it useful. There will be more Star Wars Commander videos coming, and I'll see you in the next one. May the Force be with you.